Okay, so I've got JB Helms on the left, and we're looking at his posterior view, and I've got Charlie Wee on the right. Two great players. Charlie played on tour for about 11 or 12 years, about 12 million bucks in earnings. So he had a very nice career, and he spent a lot of time with friends of mine, Mike Bennett and Andy Plummer. So this is definitely a way of doing it. And Charlie, using more of the stack and tilt model, you can see how he stays a little more on his left side going back. Clearly has pressure under the left foot at that moment in time, whereas JB had a little bit of move off the ball. Okay, and then as he moves back to his left side, you'll see his belt will get near that line, and then it will start to spin inside of that line. Now note, in JB's case, his foot is fairly square. You'll see it spin right out, and that's just there to facilitate the pelvis trying to turn. We had our spin axis video the other day, so maybe check that one out also. Charlie moves further to the left. Okay, so now he's got most of the pressure right here. And using the stack and tilt model, if the pelvis goes more lateral or linear, then that's going to help to increase the tilt back. So you'll see how Charlie continues to tilt slightly to the side so that he can accomplish hitting upward on a driver. And I happened to follow him that day. That was footage of him when he was at Turning Stone. Beautiful player, nice ball hitter. But if we look at driving statistics, Charlie was a 285 hitter and JB is a 315 hitter. So, here would be the difference between, okay, if I shift too far, and kind of as a general rule, if the hip, I'm going to clear that out. I'm going to take JB back to the top. And kind of as a general rule, it seems to me that if the hip moves too far outside of the ankle, well, then that's going to slow down the rate of turn. We've had, again, refer to our spin axis video for that. It's going to slow down the rate of turn and force someone to be more of an arms swinger. So, again, Charlie Wee had a very nice career on tour. He's doing some great things now teaching. JB has been a long ball hitter for a long time and is still currently playing. So, be careful how much you want to shift. When it comes to an iron, I think we'll see some different footwork, and I'm going to put up, this is a great swing, and I would encourage, if you have the opportunity to watch the LPGA, this is Inbee Park hitting an iron, and Inbee always looks like she's swinging in slow motion, but she does hit the ball relatively far. And again, we're going to see that left femur, it's going to turn. I'm going to draw a vertical line up from her ankle, and you'll see that she's able to turn inside of that line. And her, again, impact, there's her lowercase letter y at impact, and the chest continues to turn. Her foot only spins a little bit, which might prefer if it spun a little bit more, but you can see how it's turned out now. If that's 0 degrees, then she's probably turned it out in the 20 to 30 degree range. So again, for those of you that have junior golfers out there, about 27 degrees it turned out. So I would, and then it continues to spin just a little bit more. Don't get too hung up on feet that are moving. So one last look here would be Tommy Fleetwood. This is a really nice image. Tommy is a long ball hitter, has really come onto the world scene the last few years. Great European Tour player. And you'll see how he definitely gets into his left side. But now, if I just measure the distance from where his ankle is to where his hip is, you'll see how the hip moves up. He's leaving the ground. The head shifts down and back. There's his lowercase letter y at impact. And you'll see that foot is going to reposition itself, continue to spin. So again, just be careful how much the hip gets outside of where the lead ankle is, and by all means, allow your feet to spin. I'm Marty Nowicki for Impact Snap, coming to you from the Turning Stone Resort and Casino. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button down below. Click the bell notification so that you will get notices every time we put out a new video. Please leave your comments down below. That helps us to create more content for you.